We're all on. Headlights on. Gauge lights on. That's cut in. Unlock the doors. Put that on. Bring that back to holding. Turn that up. Back here. And make sure the markers are on. Back up the front. And we're all good. Right, ready to go. We'll have a look at the collectibles in a bit. Nice one, gaming lad. Do let me know what sort of response you get. Thanks, Alex EW. Glad you're enjoying it. What does this screen do? Nothing at the moment. I think this is where PTC will end up going, but it's not actually enabled on the real route. This is this is the hardware for PTC, which again is going in at the moment, but it's not switched on yet. Control minus will let you flip between the two. So basically in this one we run from here to Santa Clara to San Jose, change ends, drive the train into the depot, change ends and then park it up. Gaming lad, thank you for the cheers, much appreciated. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, if you look up, someone maybe can find it and post the link. There is actually a really nice like cheat sheet for Caltrain signalling, but it is also covered in the manual for the route. Signals.jovit.net. So that was a red, yellow, red, which is a diverging approach essentially. Which means this will be a diverging. Clear probably, so red, green, red, one would hope. Oh no, green, yellow with a flashing green, which according to this is down in speed signalling section. Yellow with flashing green is approach limited. Pass the next signal at limited speed, which is 50. Need to speed up a bit then, clearly. Fingers crossed, Clawzord. It's a good sign if it's let you re-download it, though. Don't know why it would have vanished. That's really odd. Flashing yellow with... oh no, we've got green red. Okay, that's clear. Flashing yellow, red, red is advance approach. Down to limited speed, 50. We're already there. We're stopping anyway. MTA rails, it's 11:15, yes. You got it fixed, Clawzord. GG. Right, this is Santa Clara. You're going to get the California route. Nice, Clawzord. One packet is a single serving of Jaffa cakes. I think that's fair, Inspector Tiger. I'm not even sure why that needed stating. It's obvious. Anyone who thinks otherwise is clearly wrong. What is Jaffa cakes? Yes, you must go and find Jaffa cakes on Amazon, order a box, consume one box. Oop, I haven't put my numbers on. It's better. I got a box of lemon and lime ones in the other room, Joya. I totally forgot about that until we started talking Jaffa cakes. Now I kind of want to... This is a generically true statement, Ben. It was the UI designer, the guy who actually did a lot of the redesigns for the UI, designed it all. Really good guy. He it was his birthday today, so he brought in chocolate cake, And we had cake for breakfast. Because why would you not? Right, speed is dropping to 40, so let's give it a little bit of a break. Yeah, when you say 100 Jaffa cakes, do you mean 100 servings of Jaffa cakes? Superscript 1C, previous conversation about serving sizes. Oh, cherry bakewells, yes. Very nice. Is that sky normal? It's the sky that comes with it, yeah, it's just set to a mid-cloud. This is quite neat as well. One of the challenges I asked for the route team to look at is how we can bring up an area of the light of the route to represent having all the area lighting from all of those big yard lights. Because doing it with normal lights doesn't work. They all overlap, it gets super low frame rate, and it doesn't look very good. I think they've come up with a really good solution. It's got no frame rate cost, it's incredible. It lights up the yard beautifully, the depot. We need to stop talking about food, just saying, because otherwise I'm going to have to go to Tesco's after the stream, and that would not be good. No, there isn't BMJ. That is not food. There is no dictionary that describes that as food. Well, it wouldn't be white then. Yard lights like that are rarely white. They've normally got some sort of colour tone. A Manchester tart. Is that a bit like a gypsy tart? Sounds a bit rude, but no, gypsy tarts are a Kentish thing. Marmite and toast. No, Sprinter. Right, this is a restricting aspect. Bread pudding, as long as it's the brown stodgy one, not the bread and butter pudding, I think it is. Proper brown stodgy bread pudding is heaven sent. Never heard of a gypsy tart? Hang on. They sell them in Asda around here. Yeah, Google it. I just googled gypsy tart and there's loads of answers that come up. Muscovado, sugar and pastry, and evaporated milk, basically. It's just sugar with a bit more sugar, wrapped in sugar. Oh, bread pudding and custard. Keep it classy, Pete. Keep it classy. It was down to the fact they couldn't get it moving again when they got on the other end, and I think it's because of either not shutting this end down or not starting the other end up properly. Because there is a bunch of clicking involved. check out that 3-yard stop. Alright, so if we shut that down, turn that off, turn the gauge lights off, and pull the reverser out. We need to hold the brakes with that, put that into handle off, cut that out, and then release that, I think. Right, and we want the marker lights on, leave the number lights on. Got to wait for the doors to need shutting before I do anything funky. Is multiplayer still in the work for the future? It's definitely on the plan to put there when we can, yeah? I don't need anything in there. Lock the doors. Right, so this end is shut down. Make sure we're displaying correctly at the back. We are. Awkward. Agados Spartacus, thank you for the follow, much appreciated.
The doors are about to close.
To go upstairs. Right, when you sit down in here, you want those 3 on. We need crossing lights on. Put that in, turn it on. We need to put the cut-off on. Move that out of emergency. Back to holding. PCS is released, put the lights on, gauge lights on, good. Release the brakes. And away we go. Jake Oregon 1, thank you for the follow. Chris, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to Chris's viewers. We used to at one point for a little while MTA rails, but no, not anymore. Run this back up to CMOF. Let's just check our junctions. Yep, we're all good. Good evening, Chris. How are you doing? Well, TGV Post came up a couple of times into St Pancras via HS1 Steam and Jam, and the Valero D ICEs. I think there's been one of those in once on a test. Actually, no, there's no point. Back at 10 very much in a few moments. You liking 2020, are you, Chris? Awesome. Say that, Ferrero. It is unreasonable, isn't it, EC? I totally appreciate that. They tend to be like that, though. It's quite a common characteristic. Is it possible there could be expansions to the current routes we have in TSW in the future? Anything's possible, but I think at the moment it's more about creating more variety and getting a broader spectrum of trains and routes in before going back and doing more of the same. Hey, definitely, maybe. Doing alright. Glad you're liking it, Inspector Tiger. I was really pleased with how it came out. It does, as you say, it gives the camera really AAA feel. .10 miles an hour. Hype. You come here for the excitement, you lot, don't you? Really? This is why you're here. Actually, what you're here for is the fact that at 10 miles an hour I will probably still overshoot. But yes, for those of you that don't know, Control 7 will turn the colour markers on and off. That red light there is a menace. Oh, we cleared the switch. Right. Change that one. Change that one. True to train wash. Right. So now I need to cut out, put that back in handle off, back to neutral, take it out, switch off the stand, turn that off, turn the crossing light off. Marker light was on as well. Whoops. Gauge lights off. Right, okay. That's all shut down.
Caution, the doors are about to close.
Power that up. Lights back on. Let's turn the front markers off. Cut the brakes in. Put them back to holding. Put that in. Set it forward. Get some gauge lights on. Right. Better release the brakes and get going. What's up? Hey Zen. Yeah, I thought I might as well get some wash as well. I mean, if you're going to get a wash, you might as well wash all parts of you. It's getting value for money. You need to learn these things, Stephen. I do like the Caltrain facility, the seam off. I think I've done an amazing job on that. Rock up to the refueler. Right, apply the brakes, handle off. to neutral. Wait, come here. Thank you. That's it. That's it, all done. Boom, there we go. Debrief is not too terrible, I guess. A little bit of overspeeding there. 5607 on that one. Level 72 now.